What's up, Taters? This is Tree from treeoflogic.com. So don't worry, I just woke up. So this is my morning voice. So listen, I want to give you guys an update on our girl Andrea. Shout out to my Tater in the comments section who reminded me about this story. I had this story for the last 2 days, and I was gonna make a video on it last night, but I got sidetracked with the whole Black Rifle Coffee thing and Alex Jones, and then the chick from Costa Rica gymnast, and so I forgot all about this story. And then they posted it like she won, and I was like, oh man, I meant to do a video on it. So yes, we got some good news. And for those of you who don't know anything about this story, be sure to check out my video. I will leave a direct link to it towards the end of this video, but also if you look above, you should see a little eye, and it's circled. If you click on that, it will also take you to the video as well. In this video, I talked about patriots who are having anti-Biden flags, and even in the comments section of this video, I left a direct link. That's an affiliate link. Thank you guys so much for clicking on this link and buying those Biden flags, or just basically going shopping. You all are doing me such good service. I really love and appreciate you. So anyway, I talked about that, and I was talking about how all of the patriots that were flying their anti-Biden flags in the South were okay because, you know, we have more freedom down here in red states than in blue states. And she is in New Jersey, and so she was not allowed. Well, they were trying to punish her for exercising her First Amendment rights, where those of us in the South, we're allowed to do what she is not allowed to do in New Jersey, and that is fly anti-profane Biden flags. Well, guess what? She won her case, y'all. Yes. This is the type of woman you don't want to mess with. She has the heart of a lion. She is like, I'm not taking them down. You got a fight on your hands. Let me tell you something. Women like this are rare, honey. You know, say she was like, bring it on. So let me show you before we actually go to how this ended so well for her. Let's talk about how it all got started. So she put up her flags, and the liberals in the neighborhood was like, oh my God, what about the children? Oh my goodness. And so they complained to the mayor and to the city council, and they ordered her to take it down. She went to court for it, so therefore she got a GoFundMe. Now, I was surprised that this GoFundMe was so low. Like, her goal was $10,000, and I was like, well, why did she only raise like $7,500? And I'm gonna tell you something. If you guys get GoFundMes, this makes people a little, you know, suspicious when someone raises it on behalf of other people. I know there's some credible people who do that. Don't think I'm shooting this down. I'm not. What I'm saying is that there's so many GoFundMe ripoffs, is that when they see somebody raising it on behalf of the other person instead of that person directly, it makes them a little cautious. I do believe that she would have raised well over $10,000 if she was the one doing it herself. But nevertheless, it doesn't matter because, you know, she got the money and she won her case. So anyway, so she was ignoring the judge orders, and I do believe they told her to take it down, and they said she wouldn't take it down. Like, okay, like right here it says Bundy ordered Andrea's mother to remove 3 of the 10 banners to be fined $250 a day, and she was like, nope, I ain't gonna do it. And these are the signs where it has the F word in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, those kids have never seen the F word before. And then she's like, I ain't doing nothing. I'm not taking down nothing. And then they sent her this letter. And I don't know if you guys can see this words over here. If not, I'll read it for you. But they sent this letter to her home, and this is what she said. This is her actual Facebook page. And so this is what she said. She said, update, I received my summons, not signed it, states I have to remove the signs by Monday, or a $500 a day fine. That's not happening. She put that's not happening in capital letters. I will be forwarding this to my attorney on Monday. Yes, I am fighting it and taking it all the way. Thank you everyone for your support. By the way, the kind of attorney she had was not a good attorney. And I think that is an issue when you get these, you get people who want to do good on your behalf as attorneys, but they don't have the expertise. They don't really have the finesse. They really are not good attorneys for certain type of case. You need someone who enjoys the fight, and that is the reason why she was going to represent herself, by the way. So she had fired her attorney and was like, dude, I could do this on my own. I don't even need you. So anyway, here is a video that's talking about it, and then we'll go ahead and proceed on.
Outrage over signs hanging at a home in New Jersey. The signs support President Trump, but it's their language, too profane to show fully on television, that have some neighbors upset, especially because there's a school nearby. New Jersey reporter Anthony Johnson spoke to the homeowner in Roselle.
It has become a neighborhood attraction or eyesore, depending on your political beliefs. The issue is not Andrea Dick's strong support for Donald Trump. It's her signs in the front yard full of profane language. Even one showing the former president giving the two-finger salute.
I'm done, and those flags are not coming down.
Andrea is obviously upset about last year's election results, but has gotten heat from the city because of the language on the signs.
They want me to take the flags down by Monday, which is not happening. I'm not doing it. I have a right to have those flags up there, freedom of speech.
Andrea says she and her family have lived in the area a long time, and they are settled into their opinions. But some say the family has always expressed their views.
My kid started school in 2013. I dropped him off in first grade, drove down this block, Confederate flag.
By the way, she had to go out of her way to drive down the street. This street is by a school, but it's not on the way to the school. So there's a big difference here.
Confederate flag in front of this house. And we're in New Jersey. It's just jarring.
The house here on Willow Avenue has now become a tourist attraction, with some people stopping by to show their support, others an absolute shock.
This is terrible. I mean, kids go by here, it's a family neighborhood, and why?
The city wants the offensive signs removed so kids attending the school near the Dick's house won't see the foul language.
At this stage, we have issued a warning. The summons is going out today. If there's no compliance there, then there's going to be a court appearance and a subsequent fine.
The fine for keeping the signs up could cost up to $500 a day.
Okay, wow, they ended that really quickly. So anyway, they started to rack up fines against her, and she got rid of her lawyer because her lawyer that she had hired was just not doing a good job. So she just said she was going to represent herself, and everybody were saying like, all the liberals were like saying, you got to watch out for the kids, you got to watch out for kids. But y'all remember this? Y'all remember this heifer right here, Miss Kathy Griffin? You remember? Now I'm not going to show the picture because the YouTube guys will get me, but I don't see anyone trying to protect the children from that image. I don't remember anyone berating Kathy for showing that head, even though it was not a real head. It still was a graphic image. So and this is what I'm saying. Come on, y'all. Y'all know that the left don't care about no kids. Who are they fooling? They don't care. They only care when they can use that narrative against us because we have the moral high ground. We are the side that have ethics, and we have good character, and we have good morals. They don't care, okay? I could tell you what they really think about kids, and you all know what I'm talking about, okay? Okay. So the ACLU stepped in, and I know what you guys are saying. The what? The ACLU? These people hate Trump supporters, and they do hate Trump supporters. So when I heard that the ACLU... Honey, let me tell you something. I grabbed my heart like, what? The ACLU? This is a trap. Andrea, run, girl, run. But nope. They contacted her. I think they contacted her about 10 days ago. and said, hey, we will represent you since you don't have a lawyer anymore. We will represent you, because she had took this case to Superior Court, and they said that they will represent her in Superior Court, and the case was dismissed. And so let me read all of this, and then we'll go to the video, and then we'll wrap this video up. So Roselle Park voluntarily dismissed its case in Superior Court on Tuesday against a Barrow homeowner. Now, this is last Tuesday, by the way. Okay. This is this past Tuesday on a Barrow homeowner who hung anti-President Biden, resident Biden flags that with the F word on her fence. The American Civil Liberties Union of New Jersey was representing the homeowner, Patricia. That's her mama's name. Okay, I don't know how to pronounce this name. Are you serious? But this is her mama. Okay, this is Andrea's mama and her daughter Andrea in their appeal to Superior Court in the Union County. A municipal court judge earlier this month ruled the homeowner had violated the local obscenity ordinance and ordered them to remove the signs with the F word or else pay a $250 fee. Well, they lowered it, huh? So it's not $500. ACLU of New Jersey Executive Director, honey, what is with these names? I am not going to try to come. ACLU person said in a statement shortly after the ruling that the dismiss was a First Amendment win for the Roselle Park family and all New Jerseyans. So there we have it. And so she went on to Newsmax, and we're going to look at that video now. They did a direct interview with her, and so let's listen to how that interview went.
A New Jersey woman has been given the okay to display her F. Biden flags and other flags on her fence there, according to a Superior Court judge in New Jersey. The judge ruled yesterday that she is protected by the First Amendment. The ruling comes after she was sent a violation letter saying that the signs must be taken down, and if the violation was not corrected within a day, it would result in a court's summons. Joining us right now is the woman who displayed those flags. Her name is Andrea Dick. She is from Roselle Park, New Jersey. Andrea, great to have you with us.
Hi, how are you today?
I am doing well. And, you know, I think a lot of people who are watching this show certainly can empathize with your sentiment when it comes to the current president. But tell us why you chose to go this far, because it's on the same hand, I got 3 kids, and if I was walking through the neighborhood, there might be some words there I don't want my kids to see. So how are you taking all this in?
Well, your answer to the second part of it is, I know they're bringing up the school. I know they're bringing up kids walking by. There's not a child that lives on my block. There's no kids.
Okay.
My fence is pushed back at least 20-plus feet. It's something you have to be looking for, or looking for the actual address to see it.
Okay. And that's important here, I think, too, as well.
Right. And then you have the other thing, too, is my street is not a thoroughway to get to the school. You go down the 2 main streets on the side. I'm literally a block away from the school, but I'm not a thoroughway to get there. So the reason that I'm having the circus that's going on is because the town pushed to find me, and then that I was going against the ordinance, which was not true. If they just would have left it alone, I don't think this would have been such a big deal. It just would have went away like it did in a week and a half after I put them up.
Well, were you surprised by the judge's decision? I mean, I talked to Professor Alan Dershowitz about this at the top of the hour. He says this is a clear-cut example of the First Amendment and the freedom of speech, and you have the right to display these types of flags. Were you also surprised that it came out in your favor?
Actually, no, because when the ACLU stepped in, I really felt that I had a good chance that they would allow me to keep the flags up. But then again, you don't know.
Right.
When it goes to Superior Court. I was disappointed with the municipality, my municipality, that they even took it this far, and they ended up trying to fine me $250 a day. I just don't think that I had, honestly, the right attorney. Not saying that he was a bad guy or anything. I just don't think he was for my case, and I think that's why it went south the way that it did, and we had to end up going to Superior Court.
No, it's an important point, because there's a saying that goes, you can't fight City Hall, but sometimes you can, and you have to fight City Hall. And again, I don't necessarily think it's appropriate to have the F word flying around in a public place, but as I indicated before, it's not the speech that we like that needs protection. It's the speech that we don't like that needs protection from the First Amendment. So, and I applaud you for fighting this fight, because it is always important to stand up for the First Amendment, Andrea.
I appreciate you saying that. Thank you. And that's what I felt. I felt that I was being stripped of my rights. And I just thought it was so wrong. And that's why I continued on with it. Yes, I could have taken the flags down when they knocked on my door. I think it was June 1st or June 2nd, whatever it was. I could have taken them down. But then I'm saying to myself, why am I going to take them down and give in to them? And this is my First Amendment right.
It absolutely is.
And that's the reason why we left them up.
And a Superior Court judge in New Jersey has backed you up on this. And
yes.
we'll stay in touch. I'd love to see where it goes from here. I doubt this is over. I'm sure some of your neighbors might have some more to say about it. But stay in touch. Andrea, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. You have a nice day.
You too.
Oh, it's over. What? She won her case. New Jersey have a lot of problems, honey. Okay, they ain't got time to put all this money to take this further in the court system, so they're done. But let me just wrap this up by saying that homegirl is living the celebrity life. She put more signs. She put more signs on her house, and she was like, "This is when what I love about her is like this is what happens when you kick the hornet's nest. Okay, you should just leave it alone. Because had they ignored her, she probably would have got bored and taken these down, right? But once you make a big fuss about it, she's like me. She's like, oh, you got a problem with these signs? How about this sign? And how about these signs on my yard? She went and put more signs on her property, on her house, and then she started working. She started wearing paraphernalia. She just went all out with more signs and changing them every day. And this is what it takes. This is how you make them pay. You like, oh, you got a problem with them signs? Oh, well, let me just turn it up a notch, okay? Let me just go ahead and add some more signs, all right? I'm going to show you how. If you thought those signs were getting on your nerves, you ain't seen nothing yet. And look, she put them on her car. Homegirl just went all out, all because they made her mad. This is my spiritual animal right here. All right, I can so relate to this woman, because I'm saying to myself, look, leave me alone. Because when you mess with me, honey, I come for you. I'm like, oh, I'm going to turn it up a little. I'm going to turn it up a lot. She got bumper stickers. Now, this is pretty bold to have in New Jersey. God bless you, girl, because I would not put nothing like that on my car. But there you go. And so people are coming all around the state, and some of them are coming from other states. The only thing I don't like, and I'm sorry, I just got PTSD. This is me. This is my PTSD's talking, okay? So just ignore this. But I don't want the whole world to know my address. And then you got people just knocking on your door saying, hey, can I take a picture of you? Can I take a picture with you? You know, I know they mean well, but I just could not have just ordinary strangers just drive by my house and take pictures of it, even if it's for good intentions. I just don't think I would be down with that. But she's okay with the little fame she's getting. She's enjoying it, you know, so there's that. So anyway, I thought this was a cute story, and it has a happy ending. Many of you in the comment section were concerned about her, so I just want to let you guys know, don't be concerned. She won. I was keeping up with the case because I was wondering what was going to happen in the end. And I know when she lost the lower courts and then was taken into the superior courts, I was keeping up with that. And then when she won, I had every intentions of doing that. So thanks to the Tater for reminding me about this. Here it is for you right now. Let me know what you think. Are you happy for Andrea just like I am? This is a big old W for Trump supporters, for true patriots, to express our freedom of speech. So let me know what you think by leaving a comment below this video. Also, speaking of leaving, don't forget to leave a like. Be sure to subscribe, hit that bell, and share this video with other patriots. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Later, taters.